We are at my house. We are watching fights on TV. Let's call my neighbor. Aljo! Hey, he's right there. Come watch fights here.
Give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Let's turn up energy.
Can you guys hear the clapping? Maybe not. We're here, guys. We're clapping. Can you guys hear it? Welcome to another episode of ABOV The Multiverse podcast.
We back, baby.
I found a ghetto way to set up this stream deck, so I'm just like playing it through speakers.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna find out how to do it, or I could just record it audio.
Listen.
Okay,
every session we level up, bro. That's it.
Yeah. Small clap for that
Small
one.
clap.
Yeah. Small clap. Small clap.
Every session we level up, man.
Yeah.
So that's we're in the right direction, bro.
What time? That's
That's
just the clock ticking. There's this one too, the heartbeat.
So, man, welcome back, man.
Oh.
We here now.
I only added 4 sounds so far, so you're gonna hear a lot of this.
Okay.
You know, I'm telling you, it's gonna get good one day, guys.
Yeah,
I promise you.
we gotta get our own sound bites.
Yeah.
We gotta get our own sound bites, man.
I wrote down. I actually have a list of sound bites that I want to add to here once we're going.
Perfect.
We'll get going on here. But yeah, welcome guys to another episode of ABOV The Multiverse podcast. I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
Yes, and we are here. There's so much to talk about. I don't have there's really that much to talk about, but there is a lot to talk about. One thing that I feel like I've been slacking on that I wanted to tell Avery about, and I finally did it. 2 things actually that I think will make you happy. One, I finished Squid Games.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
ahead,
spoilers coming
bruh.
Straight after this. It's all spoilers because we're gonna talk about
isn't
the
it so good?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was
so
fucking amazing.
Freaking good,
it was amazing.
Bro.
Also, I was mad that it ended the way it ended.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
Because I thought there was another episode after this. I didn't realize because I'm just watching it. That's why
everybody was pissed because it's like they basically did the American thing where America they leave on a weird cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like a weird cliffhanger. Like that's an American thing. That's like their last Squid Games. Like it ended. Like they didn't.
They completed everything.
Yeah. Like this one, it's like this is an American thing where
I feel like they cut in the middle of the season.
Americans do that.
Yeah.
American shows do that, and then like what do you call it? What we just watched.
Creature Commandos?
No. Oh my God, House of the Dragon.
Oh.
Like it's a lot of unanswered questions.
Yeah.
And they did that, and they gave us a whole bunch. And
like it was all setting up the war and stuff.
So man. But anyways, dude, it's so good,
it's
bro.
Amazing. It's really good.
So good, bro.
I'm a legend, Thanos.
Oh my God.
Thanos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Shout out Top. But yeah, no, I thought it was fucking good. I mean, it was the ending was fucking crazy when they I wasn't expecting that for them to hide underneath the beds and then get the guns from the soldiers and then start going to war, dude. Yeah. It was fucking crazy.
I mean, personally, man, I really enjoy 001. Like, I know he's the villain, but it's so dope to see the way you guys set it up as far as. Like I told you guys, I'm sorry. Super spoilers. Sorry, Drew watched it. That's why I was keeping my mouth
at this point, you guys should have already watched it by now. I was slacking
bro,
on it.
I enjoy 001 being the villain because you already know he's the bad guy, but you're like, why is he helping so much?
Yeah, he's doing so much.
Yeah,
to help
and it's
out.
he's really putting in the effort to save.
When he killed that guy in the room when they played the merry-go-round game, and then they went into the room and he killed that guy.
Yeah, and then what's his name?
Yeah, the homeboy was like. Yeah, he was trying to say something. He's like, "Oh, nah, never mind." Like, I think he's. Well, I'm like, "Damn it, dude!" Like,
I think, bro, and that's what we talk about on this podcast a lot. Well, that's what I talk about on this podcast a lot. Is storylines, man. The story behind the way they're doing it is it's so innovative, kind of you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about where they were gonna go in the Squid Game 2, and then it was we're gonna bring in the front man and have him be
part of the game. And
then
stuff,
on top of that, now that we don't know what's happening, it's why did he do that? Or no, I think they answered that question.
I think
they answered that question.
I think the whole point of the game is to prove that society is bad and that and that presented with money they're willing to be bad, I get, or do bad things to get money, kind of thing. Because at the end of season 1, right, the old man, right before he died, he made a bet. He was saying there's no good in the world. Yeah. I bet you this guy dies before midnight. No one comes to help him before midnight. And then the cop came and helped him the guy in the cold outside right before midnight, and the old man died before he got to see it, right? Yeah. So I think this is his way of like the front man, because I saw a breakdown, I think on Screen Crush, where basically the front man, the new front man, number 001, right? He was kind of like waiting for him to admit that he needs to, like, you have to kind of like kill people in order to like win, or like for the greater good. Yeah. Because there's a point where he's like he's doing everything, and then when the night that they attack the guards, he says like, oh well, we're gonna have to kill some guards, and he's like, well, it's 456, whatever is that his name? 456. Yeah, I forgot his name. Jiang. Yeah. He was like, oh well, we have to sacrifice them for the greater good, and then the 001 started smiling, and he's like, so now he's like, okay, cool, I won. I proved that like, hey, you're not good. You're not as good as you say you are. It's kind of like Joker and Batman type shit, right? Yeah. Like the Joker, his whole thing is he wants to prove that like the world is evil, and that even at your worst moments, Batman will cave and have to kill someone or do something bad that he doesn't want to do. Yeah. Right? And so I feel like it's that same kind of thing where he's like trying to test him to see like how far are you willing to go to save these people and stuff.
Also, real quick, the girl who's
pregnant?
No. The girl who's
trans?
No. Oh, no. No, the girl who's the shooter.
She's alright.
What?
She's alright. She's not
that cute. This man always talk about Asian girls.
Yeah,
and I see a bad one, and he like,
she's not that cute. She's not that cute. The girl who's pregnant is cute. The girl who's pregnant is cute.
The girl, the one who's shooting like on the other team.
Yeah,
she's fine. I like her. Fine. I like the way she looks. All right, whatever.
The one thing I'll say, and it's funny because I think this is great about the world. Me and Avery have complete opposite tastes when it comes to women, and I think that's a great thing. I think it's a good thing because like, I think like some girls that you like, okay, like I was thinking about it, how we talked about in the last episode, we were talking about WWE, and I was like, oh, Liv Morgan, and you're like, oh no, Rhea Ripley, like you, like we complete opposite taste. I mean, it's like you like Rhea Ripley, and you're like, dude, she's fine, and I'm like, I like Liv Morgan, she's fine, but which is good. I mean, it's a balance in the world, guys.
I'm coming around to Asians though.
Oh my god.
Hey, everybody.
There's only one.
Listen. I have just discovered. I've always knew about it, but I just discovered boba tea.
Oh my god.
I just discovered boba tea and I am addicted, bruh.
Boba's amazing.
Bruh. Oh, Thai tea alone?
You've never had Thai tea?
I haven't tasted anything else.
Oh my god, Thai tea's amazing.
Thai tea with the little boba balls. Pause.
Oh,
I got freaking fire,
dude. Bro. If you go like
oh my god,
an Oreo milk tea. That's just bomb. It's like an Oreo milkshake with boba. It's so fucking good. That's just bomb.
I just really like the brown
sugar.
The honeydew boba.
One's good. Yeah, that one's good.
That's not the honeydew boba. The boba is
honeydew flavored. Oh, okay.
That is because when I have it with the Thai tea, I'm like drinking the tea, but then you get you get the boba.
Say boba.
You get the boba. Yeah. You get the
fish
boba,
eggs.
the fish eggs in your mouth, and then like you're finishing the tea, but then you have
the
to
little
chew
gummies,
on but they taste like honey, and it's so
I know
it's so good.
It's
so
bomb.
Like, I'm coming over, bro. I might have to give me a little Asian shawty, bro.
I mean,
a little Thai chick, I got mine,
and I'm happy, dude.
You know, a little Korean chick, a little Chinese chick. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. Shout out to Squid Games 2, dude. I absolutely cannot wait to Squid Games 3, dude. Like,
yeah, honestly, and I'm glad that it's coming out this year. It's cool that like I'm so glad that they already recorded it. It's just like coming later this year because I was watching the episodes and I didn't realize that I think there's only like 7 episodes, right? So I thought I was like, I have a few more episodes at least. And then when it ended, I was like, wait. There's no more episodes. Like that was it. Like that's the credit. Like there's nothing. I was like, oh shit. Like that ended really.
Abruptly.
Damn. Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna.
I feel like it was one season cut.
They say season 2. They say I'm sorry. They say season 3
is the last season.
I feel like they're gonna be like 4 episodes.
Yeah, maybe because I feel like it was one season that they cut in half or something like that. So there might be another like 7? Maybe another 7 would be
another
crazy.
7 would be crazy.
I don't know if they could do another 7. But I feel like they have to. I don't know.
But I will say to the Squid Games people, it is brilliant because everybody's talking about it. We're still talking about it. I think it came out like
almost a month ago.
And we're still hype about it. So I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, we're gonna keep this in the tank because of how successful the first one was. Yeah. Now this one is just as successful, and then you're like, okay, we're gonna have a season 3. whenever they stop talking about it. I feel like that's probably the best
And like
way to do it.
Domino's is doing stuff with Squid Game stuff. Call of Duty just released a Squid Game.
Yeah, I
like,
wanna play that.
game where like you can like play like the.
because I see
it
all
looked
the
dope.
streamers.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
That looks fun. And then they also have like a Squid Game set up in Times Square right now. Like, there's a bunch of Squid Game stuff going on. So it's still like a global phenomenon. It's insane.
I feel like they'll give it in summer.
It is a crazy concept for a show. I was just thinking about like as I was watching, I was like, man, this is such a genius idea for a show.
Did
It's
you
so
hear about
cool.
the universe?
No, what do you mean?
They got a Squid Games universe.
What is that?
I don't know how true this is, but apparently Squid Games is getting a Avengers type universe. So it's like a Squid Games this, a Squid Games that. I think it's a Squid Games in America coming. I don't know how true it was, but somebody
Like they can build off the show and like do different seasons and stuff. Okay, yeah.
And somebody was like, Squid Games USA would be insane. Like I get it. I get like Squid Game in Korea, but here Americans are like they would kill you for money.
I mean, Mr. Beast already did it.
Yeah. But I mean,
But without that.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
yeah, I think
because I feel like it would be like
cool
imagine Americans, like if we were stuck in that situation, like they'd be like, all right, well it's time to, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like in that situation there was people who did turn and become like people who were like, oh well, we got to do what we got to do. I feel like Americans would choose to be like, oh, we killing
The
niggas?
one thing,
we killing niggas?
Yeah.
Hey, like, give me a gun, nigga.
Well,
give me a gun.
that's kind of how Top was, or the Thanos was in the show. He's kind of like excited about it and stuff, and like he's like all like, oh, this is a fun game. Like let's go. Like he's down to kill people, whatever. He's whatever. But I think it'd be cool because America is very diverse, right? So that's cool to be able to have that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's one thing. Like I like that. It's like don't get me wrong. Every character is very diverse in a sense of personality, but it's cool. It would be cool to do an American version where it's different cultures all in this together, and you get to see like that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Because I love different cultures and like especially like them coming together and stuff. So I think that's really cool.
They got, man,
I think that'd be really dope.
Man, they got something to do. I really.
Yeah.
When I watch Squid Games, I'm really excited. Like I know it's a lot of gore and killing, but like, man, it's just the concept of what it is.
It's pretty
like,
graphic, dude. It's pretty crazy.
It's really graphic, but it's cool, man. The storyline is really good, man. So, hey, we here, man. I'm finally glad this nigga Dre started watching it.
Well, guess what else I watched? Guess what I watched last night?
What's that?
Den of Thieves.
Oh,
Yeah.
you saw the second one?
I saw the first one.
Oh, okay.
But I watched it last night. Hey, it's fucking good, dude. Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Yes.
Damn.
Did I talk about Den of Thieves 2 yet?
No, but we'll talk about it. We could talk about it honestly because I watched the first one last night. Great. Oh, I'm gonna spoil this movie too. So don't. If you haven't seen the first one, skip past this. But
I won't spoil Den of Thieves 2, but I will tell you my opinion.
Okay. Well, Den of Thieves 1 is really good.
Yeah.
Fucking the storyline's great. The twist at the end is cool.
Yeah.
Which I didn't expect that. I kind of knew because you told me that there was a twist at the end, so I was kind of like waiting for a twist. Yeah. But I didn't know what it was. But I kind of had a feeling. I was like, I know. I guess I didn't really think. I didn't think O'Shea was like the guy Donnie, dude. You know, I didn't know Donnie was the mastermind. Yeah, he played it perfect. He played it perfect,
man. The way they told that story was like, it was like, you know, Merriman was just
Merriman's like the guy.
The freaking guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you got Gerard. I forget Gerard Butler's name in the movie, but like, because he was in the second one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's I don't know the cop.
But anyways,
Gerard Butler plays a great part in the movie too.
Yes, he's the guy.
Yeah,
where you're like,
dope.
Police, but it's like, oh, he's pretty cool.
Dude, the part where they kidnap Donnie, like O'Shea Jackson Jr. and they bring him into the hotel room with all the late girls and stuff, and like that whole part, like the cops look thug, dude.
No,
and like the part he says that he's like, do you think we're the type to arrest you and bring you to the thing? No, we'll kill you right here. Like we don't care. Like that was sick.
He's like too much paperwork.
Yeah, it's less paperwork.
What do you mean?
It's like damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but
it was a good movie, dude.
But yeah, oh my god, yeah. Honestly, Den of Thieves 1, I would tell you guys this already off the bat is gajillion times better than Den of Thieves 2. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that sucks.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
that
sorry.
Sucks.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Well, I watched it because I was excited for Den of Thieves 2.
I mean, Den of Thieves 2 was cool, but it wasn't. It wasn't this. It wasn't Den of Thieves 1. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
It's a twist there too, but it's
not the same.
It's not the same, man. And on top of that, I'm gonna spoil it because I was pissed in the movie theater. You know, 50 Cent doesn't come back. Obviously, I thought he survived. I went back before I watched Den of Thieves 2 to see
No, he dies. He dies. in the
Yeah,
movie,
but I thought he was like when that black dude was sick though.
Yeah,
he was like,
the cop. Yeah, the black dude.
Sick God's hands down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, but then
It's funny because like 50 Cent and all them are such thugs, and like especially the guy. Remember the part where when 50's daughter has like the
that was
prom?
sick. Yeah, that's
okay,
sick.
and they bring him into that room, and all those dudes. I'm like, they found the most thug looking buff ass dudes, like the scariest dudes in the world for this scene.
Yeah,
but something about the cop, the black dude, the cop, like is even more scary, like because he's gangster in a sense that like he has the power too, you know what I mean? Like so it's like, yeah, you're gangster, but I'm a cop and I'm gangster. Like it was like different. Like he wasn't as buff as anybody else, but he was just like something about that dude. I was like, this guy don't give a fuck. It was crazy. It's a really fucking good movie though. Honestly, I really liked it a lot.
You should ask like Kat if she knows anybody from Long Beach that knows like any of those.
Okay, those are
all the like the Long Beach.
That was also a really fucking cool part of the movie is that I didn't realize it was in L.A. and not even L.A. Like it was all the places that we knew. Like it was like it was Long Beach. It was San Pedro. Like they showed the bridge that me and Kat always drive over. Like they show San Pedro. They show there was a part where they went and I was like, oh, where's that? And Kat's like, oh, that's that place where like that's like where the shipping yard is and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's a perfect place to hide the truck. I've been there before. I know that. Like that's a perfect place where you can take in the beginning when they steal the truck, the armored truck.
Oh yeah.
And then they take it somewhere. They take it to a garage where like all the Hawaiian dudes are waiting.
Yeah.
And that little city, they say the city. I forgot what city it was, but I was like, where's that at? And then Kat's like, that's right next to Long Beach. That's right, like right there where all the shipping yards is. And I was like, oh, that makes. Yeah. So that was cool too because I was like, I know all these places. I've been there before. Like it's cool. So that was really dope. And then even like the like this is like a little detail too because now that I live in Huntington Beach, or I've kind of seen how Huntington Beach dudes are, and there's some gangster dudes that live in Huntington Beach. I don't know if you've ever seen these guys hanging out in front out here.
Yeah. Those guys.
But like his friends, the people around, they're like face tats, tatted up like crazy, like gangster looking dudes, but like white. You know what I mean? Like white, like Anyways, white supremacists. But I don't know if that's true.
American History X.
Yeah, definitely some American History X shit. But the guy in the crew in Merriman's crew, the one that was bald. He's from Huntington Beach.
Oh, for real?
And the way he dresses is very much like Huntington Beach, right?
Yeah.
He wears the t-shirt that's like the t-shirt and then the hat that's like kind of like, but like you know what I mean? I was like, oh, like that dude is from Huntington Beach. I can see that. I've seen that guy 100 times over here. You know?
In Vegas we call those dudes bros.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I don't know why, but they like wear the long socks. They got dickies, but they're white guys. But they're white guys though. They have like lifted trucks.
Yep, like gangster white dudes with like
we call those
long
bros.
socks. Yeah, dickies. Yep, the hat that kind of like they like raise the bill up like this a little bit.
It's crazy because where was I at? I think I was. Oh, it was that day I came over for the fights. I went to get 00 pizza.
Oh, okay.
And I went through Main Street real quick, and I looked, and I was like,
right next to 00's where they all hang, all those like biker dudes hang out.
Why they all look like this? Bro?
Yeah, they all hang out right there.
But yeah,
they hang out right in front of 00 Pizza. They park all their bikes right there.
Yeah. But yeah, man, did it these two? It is a good watch. I'm just saying, like I think I was expecting. I wasn't expecting.
It's like the number one movie.
You shouldn't expect.
Yeah. Okay.
You shouldn't expect.
Well, that's my problem. It's cool because the Den of Thieves 2 just came out in theaters and it's like the number one movie in theaters right now, but they have no competition. Yeah, so like that's fine, whatever. Yeah, no competition. So like it's easy to be number one when there's no other movies out. But because it came out, they added it to HBO and they added it to I think Amazon or something. But it was
already out.
It's HBO? Well, the first one is out on HBO, and it's the number one. It's number one movie on HBO. Den of Thieves 1. So I was like, oh, cool, it's out on here. I might as well watch it right now. So I put it on, and I was like, from the first scene, I was in, dude. Yeah. And even Kat fell asleep and. She kept waking up. She's like, "Is it good?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking dope. Yeah. Like, it's really good." Yeah. And I kept telling her, "I'm like, look, like that's Long Beach, like this." And she's like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Look at it, San Pedro right there. Like we've been on that bridge like multiple times. We drive over that bridge all the time." So that was cool. But yeah, it was really good. And O'Shea Jackson Jr. was on Ariel Helwani today, actually.
Ariel? Really?
Ariel had him on there because O'Shea is a huge wrestling fan.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's a WWE fan.
He was just talking about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, so he.
Oh, what was that at? Was that
on Monday Night Raw? The one we talked about it on Raw on Netflix.
Yeah, but
he was there. He was there that night.
Oh, that was on Sway. That was on Sway.
Oh,
on
he was on
Sway.
Sway?
Sway asked him about Hulk Hogan. He was like, "Did you boo Hulk Hogan?" He was like, "Hell yeah, I
Yeah.
got the video."
Yeah.
Like he was all hype about booing. Hulk
So
Hogan.
that's what's funny. So he was on Ariel today, and because I guess he has a podcast where he talks about wrestling.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's him. He talks about wrestling on his podcast, but Ariel had him on today, and then they were talking about different stuff, and he was saying he was saying that it was cool because he was like saying that he really liked Netflix on Raw because they were in LA. He came and he wore he had a Lakers championship, like a WWE heavyweight championship belt, but it was Lakers,
Oh, that's dope.
and he was holding it in front of Bill Simmons, who's like a Celtics fan. Like a famous Celtics fan, right? So like that was sick. He was doing that, and so he was kind of trolling. And then he's like, "Yeah, I have fun, man. Like he's like, I really like the LA one. Like, man, I got to see Roman Reigns. I got to see John Cena. I might have booed Hulk Hogan, but yeah. So it was just dope. It was cool. And then even like Ariel brought up how the Dodgers and the Yankees play for the World Series, right?
Yeah.
And he's a Dodgers fan, right? And he was saying, Ariel was like, it was really cool how they brought out your dad, like the Dodgers brought out your dad for the game.
Yeah.
And then the Yankees counter was to bring out Fat Joe. And he was like, that was a weak ass counter. Yeah, that's a weak counter.
I didn't even know that. I knew Ice Cube came out, but I didn't know Fat Joe came out. And even then, it's like you could have got 50 Cent.
And so that was funny.
You could have got 50 Cent. You could have got.
Yeah, he could have got a lot of New Yorkers.
Jay-Z, like, what are you doing, Fat Joe?
Jay-Z is like iconic for making the New York half famous. But anyways, Ariel, he was trying to relate to O'Shea, and so he was like the fact that they brought out your dad and then they brought out Fat Joe. That was like back in the day when like you brought out Hulk Hogan and brought out like he named some random like wrestler that no one really knows, and he was like, it's like the same kind of thing, like it's different levels. And then he's like, yeah, that's a good analogy, just don't compare my dad to Hulk Hogan. He's like, don't say my dad's Hulk Hogan. He's like, oh, sorry. Yeah, but that was funny as fuck. I was like, damn. And that was literally, I just watched that before you came over. That was funny. That was a really good interview. O'Shea's the shit. Yeah,
O'Shea is dope, man. Like I like he has a show that on Apple TV.
Hey, if you want to come on the podcast, you know what I mean, if you want us on your podcast, that'd be cool.
Facts, man. He has a show.
I think one day that would be a good get. Well, I think that's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can get him on our podcast, or we can be on his podcast. We could be friends with him. He lives in LA. We're right here, dude. We're the same age. Like I think we'd be friends. We'd be cool friends with him.
Hey, man, you know he's right down. I'm pretty sure he's right down the line, man. Like
I feel like that's
if I kick it with Cleo again, I'm pretty sure in some capacity I would see.
Yeah, I think that's like because I think Avery and I have the capability and capacity to really be friends with these celebrities and stuff, and like I think O'Shea would be a really cool friend that we can have, and I think that's an easy we can make that happen easy. Yeah. So that's on my goal to 2025. We're gonna be friends with O'Shea Jackson.
Shout out O'Shea, man.
And then we'll be friends with his dad and shit. That'd be cool, dope.
That's cute.
You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever told you this, but so back in the day when I was young, when I was like in middle school, I probably was like 6th grade, right? And I wanted to be a rapper. I've always wanted to be a rapper since I was a little kid, right? And my mom was dating this black dude, and I remember he told me one time, he's like, you know what, like I know you want to be a rapper, and I was probably like 10 or 11 or something like that, and he was like, I know you want to be a rapper, think you know what your rap name should be. He's like, there's already Ice Cube and there's already Ice T, you should be Ice Trey. So for a while, for like my very, very first rap name that I ever came up with was Ice Trey, and it was TRE. Ice TRE, like Ice Trey. And that was my rap name, dude. And I was writing raps as Ice Trey for a little while.
Don't Be a Menace to Society, what you call it, because his name Ice Trey.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's Ice Trey. I think it's Ice Trey. Oh no, his name's just Trey, right?
Trey, I don't know. But
somebody's Ice Trey. Where's Ice Trey from?
I don't know. I mean, I've only heard it from you know.
Oh, that's funny. That's cool. So that
was my first rap name was Ice Trey. Ice TRE, ICETRE. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, but Den of Thieves was amazing. I kind of want to see Den of Thieves too. I mean, Avery said it's not the best movie, but I'm sure it'll still be cool.
I'm giving it a bad look. I'm just off of the first one. It's not as great as the first one. It's still a good movie.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Still a good movie. Great twist. Gerard Butler kills it, man. O'Shea kills it.
It was cool that Max.
And they got a new girl in there that I started following. She's freaking fine.
Okay. Because I know well, it was cool too. UFC connection, right? Like Max Holloway was in this movie.
Yeah. So
and Michael Bisping was at the end.
Your boy's in this one.
And then
now.
Cyril Gahn's in this one, and Verhoeven, Victor Verhoeven, I think I forgot his name.
I don't know who that was.
Something Verhoeven. He's from kickboxing, but he's like where Alex Pereira came from.
Mm-hmm.
He's the champion in kickboxing over there.
Okay, I probably didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I think you
but that's dope that they're putting him in there because I mean because I think
Cyril Gahn's in this one. Who else is in it? So there's another UFC fighter.
The only one I know of is Cyril
Gahn. There was another. I think there's another UFC fighter.
But he comes in and I'm like, dang, he looks familiar. And at the time, when I'm watching the movie, I didn't know. I just knew that he looked familiar.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my
Cyril
brain,
Gahn is like,
honestly, in my brain, I thought it was Anthony Joshua for some reason. I was like, is that Anthony Joshua? I don't know if that's...
Anthony Joshua is dope as fuck, but Cyril Gahn, like, he has like this, like, even though he's kind of like, I don't know, the French are kind of weird, but but he has this like cool factor about himself.
Yeah.
Like Anthony Joshua is cool in a sense that like he don't give a fuck. And he's like from London, and I don't, fuck whatever, bro. But Cyril's dope. He has like cool style. Like, that's the one thing Kat always says is like, Kat always is like that. I really like Cyril Gahn. She really likes Cyril Gahn because of like his style and just like the way he is. He's very nice, cool dude. So I don't know. I like Cyril Gahn a lot, even though he lost. But
yeah. But yeah, he's in this movie, man.
That's cool.
It's a good one, man. You for sure check it out, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
It's good. It's
dude.
Good.
I mean, things have been good this week because actually, things have been bad this week.
Wait, speaking of movies.
Oh, it's 420. Smokable.
No, you know what it is? We have exactly
exactly 1 month until
1 month.
The greatest
exactly
movie.
1 month.
The greatest
y'all.
movie of Marvel ever.
1 month, y'all. We're 1 month away, bro.
From the Red Hulk versus Falcon.
Yes.
Anthony Mackie.
Yes. And
Clarence,
I'm excited because we need to talk about TMI. I mean, I don't want to take too much time on this because we got a lot to. But I'm just saying.
Is there new things to say about TMI?
Nah. I'm just saying.
You're excited about it?
I'm excited. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you guys want to talk about some Marvel stuff real quick, I'll tell you this. Marvel Rivals is possibly the best game ever made. I love it. I'm so fucking in love with it. I can't stop playing it. I bought another TV.
Yeah.
I broke my TV. I put 2 TVs in my living room. I broke one TV. I bought a new TV. It's awesome. I love having 2 TVs, and then my new TV is fucking sick. And I only paid because I know my mom's gonna watch this. Mom, I paid $250 for a 55-inch screen TV. That's fucking dope. That's really dope. That's really cheap, and I will get that money reimbursed for my birthday. So, yeah. But regardless, this fucking game is amazing, and I stayed up on Friday night. So this past weekend, right? I had Saturday morning off. I had Saturday off. Mm-hmm. Saturday was the return of the UFC and the playoff games, which I'll get into. I'm very sad about. But Friday night, I knew I didn't have to work Saturday, and I knew all I had to do Saturday morning or Saturday was watch the UFC fights and watch my Chargers lose the fucking playoffs because they're fucking dumb. All I knew was I had to do that, so I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning playing Marvel Rivals, and it was one of the greatest nights I've ever had in my life. I had so much fun, and dude, the characters on there are so good, but Mr. Fantastic, they released him recently. They released the Fantastic Four, but they only have Mr. Fantastic and Miss Invisible right now. But Mr. Fantastic, I'm a beast with this guy, dude. Fucking just throwing fucking fists. Yeah, it's so much fun, dude. I love it. I can't wait. Honestly, as soon as this podcast is over, I'm gonna play all night. I'm gonna play all night. I'm gonna set up.
Still not streaming, bro.
Yeah. Well, I had everything set up in here to stream, but I'm gonna try to move stuff in there. I gotta make a little setup in there to like make it work. But we'll get there. Right, guys?
Yeah. That's it, man. That's where everybody's watching.
Yep.
And
we'll get there.
And apparently, Elon Musk is gonna save TikTok.
I think Mr. Beast said that he's gonna buy TikTok.
I think Elon Musk.
If Elon Musk buys TikTok, he's gonna ruin it just like he did Twitter.
It'd be crazy.
Which is fine. I mean, I honestly still love Twitter because it's just unfiltered and unedited, and like it is pretty crazy. Obviously, you'll see some like wild shit, and people say a lot of hate on there, and it's not moderated, and there's a lot of like slurs and there's a lot of fucking stuff. But also, I can see someone get killed on there, and it's pretty fucking crazy.
I don't like that. That's why I don't get on Twitter. I hope TikTok never gets
You'll just
like
be
that.
scrolling, and then out of nowhere, you're just like, "Oh, that guy just got chopped in half. That's interesting."
Yeah.
And then
That's why.
Yeah.
If you see
I
my
like that.
if you see my Twitter, like I think I follow like 14 people because I started seeing, and even now, like that was back when people were posting that, but now you see so much suggestive stuff, so I don't even get on Twitter because
Twitter's amazing.
because I see you can literally see like one of those what are they called? Not mafia. What's the word?
Cartel.
Cartel videos. I hate those videos, and like I hate those videos. But yeah, if that happens on TikTok, then I'm ghost. But TikTok, man, I honestly feel like it's gonna stay, man.
I think so. But Mr. Beast tweeted, I think today, Mr. Beast tweeted, "Okay, guys, I'll buy TikTok."
I don't know how serious that one is because Elon Musk is a billionaire, so I feel like China is not gonna let it go for less than any billions.
Yeah, Mr. Beast has quite a lot of money.
I don't know about like.
I don't know how much.
When you talk about like China is,
Yeah.
or I don't know if China. I'm sorry if I messed that up. I don't know who's owns TikTok.
Yeah, China.
but it's a huge like. I'm pretty sure
not
like
ByteDance, yeah, I think
if you
ByteDance.
let go of TikTok, you're probably losing on billions.
Yeah.
So you need billions to take that from them. And even if America's go, like you're still gonna win. Like even if America just stops using the app and the app store turns it off or like doesn't sell it anymore, like it would still do well because the world used TikTok.
I mean, I don't know. I literally never opened my TikTok. I was thinking about starting a TikTok for my cats, and just start.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Dude, you're crazy, bro. I swear. I tell people all the time. A lot of people have kids. I'm like, bro, exploit your kids, bro.
Yeah.
Exploit. They need to buy Pampers. They can buy Pampers.
That's what
for
I'm
you.
thinking. I'm trying to exploit my cats because I feel like I got two rambunctious cats that are always fighting and doing
Bro.
crazy ass shit, and
I don't understand.
I think people love cat videos. So like
Man.
I'm thinking maybe I'll just post
Bro.
videos of my cats on TikTok and
yo.
maybe I'll blow up.
I love. Hey, shout out my future kids. I love y'all. But dog, we need to get these bills paid. Y'all
Yeah.
want to be cute little kids in some cute little clothes.
Yeah.
And get on Instagram.
I mean,
and be like.
I've been trying to exploit my girlfriend for years, and she's just too camera shy, dude.
Oh
You
nah.
know?
See, that's where you gotta put the not the hidden camera, but just put the camera up.
That camera that I was showing you.
Put the camera up and just act like it's not
So
there.
that's my plan. Okay, guys, this is my plan. I'm gonna start streaming, but I'm gonna set it up in the living room, so that way, as soon as I just get home, I'm just gonna turn on the streaming thing, and like you're just gonna just watch. I'm just gonna be doing my thing. I'm just gonna be watching TV. I'm gonna be playing video games, whatever it is. It's gonna just be set up, and then my girlfriend will be there, and sometimes she's on, sometimes she's not. But that's my plan. So if it's just in the living room, I think I could just let it stream for
You
like
just gotta
hours, and like I don't have to worry
sure
about
you
it.
let her know. It's just that way she don't want to surprise you like later or
Yeah,
something.
nah.
I don't know what's
That doesn't happen in my house. We've been together for 4
Hey,
years,
just
bro.
making sure, man. You don't want her to be
we
like,
basically
"Hey,
married."
Adrian, I just want to surprise you," and then
I mean, that would legit be a surprise for me.
But
Small,
yeah,
small
man.
clap, small clap.
So I mean, I'm excited for what's happening next because we got your what's happening next week, right? Oh no, 2 weeks.
What?
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man freshman year is gonna. Or my friendly. It used to be called Spider-Man freshman year, but now it's Spider-Man. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, with Black Norman Osborn.
Which
Whatever. It's
I
cool.
don't have any expectations, which means it's probably gonna be fire.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be dope. I think we're gonna like it a lot. I just I don't know if it's gonna tie anything or do whatever. It's just gonna be something.
That's
some little Spider-Man show.
Expectations.
But it's, I mean, it's Marvel Animation, and they've only made What If and X-Men '97. So it's like, you can't miss. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. The animation style is kind of a little weird to me. It's a very comic booky, but I think it'll probably be cool. So I'm excited to see what happens. But I was gonna tell, real quick on the same. I'm just gonna make this brief. On Saturday, the NFL playoffs are happening. My team, the Chargers, every year I get excited about them.
Man.
Every year, except for last year, they make the playoffs, and every year they lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
And this year was no different. We got embarrassed.
Smoked.
Justin Herbert, who only threw 3 interceptions the whole year, threw 4 interceptions in one game. Avery came over and watched the game with me, and I was just embarrassed to be a fan. I was like, it's like when you're trying to show it's like when you're like hey, like UFC is so fucking dope. Like you should come over and watch UFC fights with me. And then they watch it, and then it's like the most boring fights in the world. And you're like, damn, I promise. Normally it's not this bad. That's how I felt watching the game. I was like, I promise you, the Chargers are usually not this bad.
Yeah.
They're so good. And they choked, and everyone did terrible. And Justin Herbert threw 4 interceptions, and it's just so bad. And I took my jersey off immediately. I took my cat had a Chargers collar on. I took that shit off. Like even the mic is sad. Look at it. It's like running away from me. So I don't know.
I got there. I got to your house and they were down by 6 only.
Yeah.
Which
it was
I
really
was like,
bad.
oh, okay. Like,
It was really bad. But the rest of the games I did a parlay on, and I won money. So that was cool because I got all the rest of the games right. Now, my original parlay had the Chargers in it, and obviously they lost, so that fucked me. But I did another parlay after they lost, and I won that parlay. So that was cool. But which would have meant that if the Chargers would have won, that first parlay would have hit.
Well, how much was that one?
I think like $600, something crazy. So whatever, it's fine.
Dang.
It's fine. It's fine.
That just put salt in the wound or lemon in the wound, bro. That's freaking. That's
because the Chargers. Yeah. Anyways,
do you imagine you would have hit that? Ooh, and your team would have won.
I should have bet against the Chargers because then the Houston Texans were underdogs, so I would have made a hell of money.
Yeah.
But whatever, I still won money off of my little $20. I won a lot of money, so that was cool. So yeah, but I'm excited. The playoffs are still going to be cool, even though like as soon as my team's out, I kind of don't care about the playoffs anymore. But yeah, I'm so excited to watch. Like I think I'm going to go for either the Ravens or the Bills. I kind of want to see them win. So I think either one of them, if they win, that'd be cool. So that's cool. NFL playoffs. That's that. UFC is coming back this weekend, guys. Big UFC. Obviously, we probably should have started this because talking about the fires in LA that are going on, because that was something that happened this week too that we didn't really talk about. But
we talked about it
a little bit last week, did we? Or no? I don't think we did because I think we did. We talked about it when the fires were going on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got back that day.
Yeah. So
which is crazy, man.
The fires have calmed down a lot, but there's supposed to be winds picking up this weekend, like on Thursday, I think. So there's a chance. Yeah, the winds are gonna pick back up on Thursday. Dang. So there's a chance that everything goes back on fire again.
Dude, it's like,
it's crazy. It's 12,000 houses or something like that.
Wow,
crazy.
That's crazy.
12,000 houses, businesses, and schools or something like that were all destroyed.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, hella acres of just land. Malibu, like Malibu's like decimated, dude. There's these 2 houses that I always pass by in Malibu that I'm always like, oh, these houses are dope. It's the one that's like all black and the one that's like purple and pink.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember.
It's in GTA 5.
Oh,
that's how iconic this shit is. These 2 houses, I've always passed by them. They're right by the pier in Malibu, or in like not Malibu, Santa Monica, yeah. I think, and Kat was telling me that those houses burned down, and I was like, damn, that sucks. Yeah. So there's a lot of damage, a lot of people out. So that sucks. Like I said, we're safe over here, like where we're at. But yeah, I mean, these winds could carry those fires anywhere. So who knows?
I mean, they could, but we're still really far.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't think they'll get to us. But man, to think about the freaking fires is crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
And the one thing that,
and also everybody, before we start, because I want to tell this to people who are not in California.
The hell?
Dang.
I did not press that soundbite.
Yeah. I want to tell this to
I need a soundbite that says boo.
Yeah.
Maybe that one.
I want to tell these people that aren't in California, bro. There are a lot of people that aren't celebrities and aren't rich that are affected, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. There's this narrative going around on TikTok and Instagram where people are saying like, oh yeah, well they could just rebuild their homes. Like, I know some people who, you know, their family's houses have been affected, bro, and like there's nothing they can do because they don't have any rich people money.
Yeah, a good thing to watch is shout out to Channel 5. If you guys watch Channel 5 on YouTube, they're really fucking dope. Andrew Callahan, you know, he does this thing. It's really funny usually, but he covered the fires, and he did really good interviews and stuff with some people. And that was really like eye opening, I guess. But it was that was really cool. But I mean, cool in a sense that it gave light to people who aren't rich and famous. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the one thing is like too is like, I heard someone else talking about it today about the fires. I was on my way home right now. I was listening to it, and they're talking about like even though they're rich, like let's say you have a $24 million house, like a lot of that money is in the house. Like you put a lot of that money into the house, so you don't have that money liquid, and then also like you're expecting to either make that money back from selling the house or double the money selling the house. Now you don't have the house, and also who's gonna buy that land because it's just like, so your property value, not only did you lose your multi-million-dollar house that you invested in, but now no one's gonna buy anything over there because there's a chance it'll catch on fire again. So who's gonna want to buy that again? So like, who knows if people just even move back there? Like, what happens? Like, are they gonna rebuild? They can't rebuild right now because the soil and the dirt and all the ground is all fucked up. So you can't really rebuild. Things are still on fire. So I don't even know what's gonna happen. There's like thousands of, I think they said 100,000 people, something like that, out of houses and stuff, and they're saying it's the biggest American fire. Like, I think the biggest fire before this was like the Chicago fire that happened back in like the 1800s, I think, and this is like 4 times bigger than that.
Oh my god!
So this is like the biggest fire natural disaster that's ever happened, and we're going through it right now. So, and it's still here, and who knows? It could still spread. I mean, Thursday the winds are gonna pick up, so who knows what's gonna happen? But
I just remember a thing I seen on the internet that said, I'm tired of living through historic events. Bro, like we've you know, we're 32, so we've definitely lived through 9/11.
Yeah.
We lived through COVID. We lived through Hurricane Katrina. Now we're living through this fire. I'm pretty sure
that's
there's
crazy.
more
Those
that
are,
I'm missing.
Those three things are pretty big.
Epic.
Four big,
are freaking
huge
epic
things like historical events.
9/11, that's crazy tragedy. Hurricane Katrina, crazy tragedy.
Yeah, that was insane.
COVID, crazy. Tragedy. People.
There was that one tsunami in like Indonesia that like when we were in middle school, remember?
Yeah.
And like it was like crazy. Like that was insane.
Yeah.
I remember in middle school watching videos of like that tsunami coming and just like destroying towns and stuff. That was crazy.
We literally are living through so many.
And yet you guys, not you guys, because you guys watch us, but a lot of people out there, climate change isn't real. That's all this is climate change. Except for 9/11, obviously. That was the government.
What's climate change? What's that?
Climate change is like basically the Earth's getting hotter and it's affecting the weather. And
what do we do?
I mean, there's a lot that we can do, but the government's not going to do anything about it. So,
I've heard the name before, but I don't know.
If you want to know what to do, listen to Leonardo DiCaprio give a speech every time. He's like a huge climate change activist.
I've heard about it, but I don't know what it means. I don't know what do we do or what do we.
It's a lot. I'll explain to you off air. But it's a lot.
Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, shout out to Leo, dude. He got a girlfriend that's 26, I think now, which is breaking her. That's another historical
What
event.
is he, like 45?
Yeah.
Shout out my dog Leonardo.
Yeah, he only dates. The whole thing is that he breaks up the girls when they turn 25.
Hey man, they're not younger than 18, so we're good.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It might be weird, but it's not totally weird.
Yeah,
sorry guys,
yeah.
If you're mad at him for that, it's his preference. What do you want him to do?
But the whole thing about the fires that I was gonna say though, is that it could affect. And Avery even said that it's not going to, and I agree with him. But UFC 311, which is the first UFC pay-per-view of 2025, is in Inglewood, California, which is not that far from the fires. Yeah. It's far enough. It's like a good 30 minutes away from there, I think, right?
No, Malibu is far. Pasadena is far from there. Like, I'm saying, like, even people are kind of uninformed of where these fires are at. This is like the valley. You know what I mean?
It's like North LA.
Like this isn't like Hollywood is still standing. Like you could freaking go.
Like LA's pretty big. LA's pretty big, spread out.
Walk of Fame still. Like whenever you come to LA, like you could freaking still go to the freaking.
Yeah, everything's still running as normal down, but it's just like the north of LA where it's all happening. The mountains.
It might be insensitive, but it won't. It might be insensitive to keep on the fights on Dana's part, but it's not. It could still happen.
Nah, I mean, I think if you play it right, you can be like, oh, like, shout out to their families, kind of type shit, like David Guetta with the. honestly, the way I need that soundbite too.
Honestly, the way Dana could pull it off is like do it, and then he just say like, hey, I'm gonna donate, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it won't. I mean, I don't think anybody would care, honestly, because everybody's really worried about themselves.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be like, oh, Dana, because it's the same thing with like. I'm at the Honda Center picking up people from a game. Like nobody, you know what I mean?
No one cares.
So I don't think anybody would get pissed at him.
And I think too, the reason that they were talking about possibly canceling the fight is not because the fire is like not because Inglewood the stadium, like the new Intuit Dome, is in threats of being burned down, it's because the air quality's bad.
Oh, yes,
that's why. It's because like they don't want all the fighters coming here and breathing in fucking fire, smoke, air, and then being affected by that from the fights.
Now,
that's why they were worried about it. But I think that things have kind of cleared up.
I don't know too much about that. Like I haven't
been to LA in a while. Like I haven't been to LA since this fire has been going on, so I don't know how bad the air quality is over there.
When I got back, when did I get back?
Which is already bad air quality.
January like 13th. When did I get back? I think I left. Yeah. Oh no, I think
it was like 2 days after the fire.
Yeah, but
you got back.
When I got back, the air was thick at LAX.
Oh really?
So and that's close to.
I've been in LA when there is fires going on, and it's crazy because like ash is like raining down from the sky, which is like you have to wear a mask. Like you have like there's like ash in the air, there's smoke in the air, there's ash falling down on your cars and shit. Like I've been around that, and this is even worse than when I was there. So
I mean, it might still be bad.
It's still up in the air, but it's Tuesday right now, so it's up in the air of what happens this weekend.
Shout out to all my dogs on the ground, man. Shout out to Trey. I see Trey out there.
Doing stuff really?
That's cool. Because it happened in their city, Pasadena.
Yeah.
Rose Hills is out there.
Herb Dean. Out there.
Herb
Dean went back there and he's like, this is where my childhood house was.
Like, bro, you in Vegas,
I don't live here anymore. But, I'm standing in front of like where's one of my neighbors used to live. Like, it doesn't make sense. But, there's a lot of people like that doing that, which is interesting. And I find that very interesting. But, hey, get the word out, I guess.
But, yeah, man, these fires is no joke, bro. It's really crazy.
But UFC 311 is still happening. So let's talk about that because UFC's fucking happening, guys. And it's going to be sick. I'm so excited. It's the first big event.
Let's look at the card first. Put the card on the screen.
Oh, I know the big two main events, right? The main event is Islam Makhachev, which is the fucking man. Obviously, you guys know Islam. He's what, like he's here
we go.
I think he's on a 14 fight win streak, and he only needs one more fight to tie Kamaru Usman for the most fights, and then one more fight after that. So we got.
Put this on the screen?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
So we got Islam versus Arman Sarukian.
Yes, sir.
Arman, Mr. Dave Sachikin himself.
Plus 320. Oh my God.
Well, Islam is scary, dude. Yeah, Islam is a minus 410, which is crazy. But also, Islam is the scariest fighter in the UFC, probably besides. What's the name? You know what I'm talking about.
Does that mean you haven't lost? What's the 3?
That's ties, draws.
Wait, who beat Islam?
In the beginning of his career, he got knocked out. In the very, very beginning.
By who?
Some random person. I forgot who it was.
Why is he random? Why is he not?
It was like when he first started. Like it was like Islam first started, he got knocked out. Like when he was first like coming into the pros. So it was like I think his like first 5 fights or something like that. Okay, but so he has 1 loss on his record, but he's been on a 15 fight win streak or something crazy right now. So he's killing it. And then Arman, so if you guys don't know, Arman Sarukian, when he came into the UFC, he was talking about how he used to grow up watching UFC and watching Khabib's fights and was like very inspired by him and wanted to fight him. Like he thought he was like, he looked up to him and trained like him, but then he's like, I think I can fight him and beat him. And then obviously Khabib retired. And then when he came into the UFC, his first fight was against Islam. And the fight was actually very close. And he ended up losing the fight by decision. But I feel like he had a good matchup against him. So it's a very close fight, even though the odds are very stacked against him. I think Arman has a very good chance of beating him. Their styles match up really well. It's probably going to end up turning into a stand-up fight, but if Arman and him start wrestling, it's going to be fucking amazing. So just be prepared for that. That's going to be really good. Now, co-main event, our guy, Merab Dvalishvili, the champion who beat Sean O'Malley for the belt, right? Kiss his shoulders. He's fighting Khabib's little cousin, Umar Nurmagomedov, which is Umar is undefeated. He's really fucking good. Umar is actually favored to win over the champion, which is very disrespectful to Merab.
And he's number 2. So who's number 1? Sean?
Who is number 1? I don't know. But I know that Merab is he didn't want to fight Umar, not because he's afraid of him, maybe because he's afraid of him, but he didn't want to fight him because he feels like he doesn't deserve to fight him because he hasn't earned his right to fight like the top ranked guys like that. he's still young and still coming up, but it's happening. And the press conference that they had before, like a month ago, they were going at it the whole entire time, just arguing with each other and fighting with each other, and it was great. And I can't wait to see what happens. But that's also a great match. Also, both wrestlers. Now, interesting enough, Armin, and look at this. This is cool. Armin and Islam, right? Where's Islam from?
Russia.
Where's Armin from? Right there. It shows right there.
Armenia?
Nope. Georgia. Okay, now look at the Marab and
Georgia and Russia.
Russia and Georgia again.
True.
So it's kind of
That's crazy.
Georgia versus Russia on both fights.
Okay.
And Khabib's going to be in the corner of both the main event and the co-main event, right? Because Khabib, he is Umar's older cousin and he's Islam's best friend. Yeah. So he's going to be in the corner for both. So it's like Dagestan, Russia versus fucking Georgia. So it's either going to be a really good night for Georgia or a really good night for Russia. Most likely Russia. But it's going to be a dope fight anyways. Now, that's just the main event and the co-main event. The third fight on the night, right? Well, the precursor, right? We're going in backwards order because obviously the main event is the last fight of the night. Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill.
Yuri's underdog. He's about to beat the brakes off Jamal Hill.
Yeah. Now Avery and I have lost all faith in Jamal Hill.
Yeah.
We used to like him a lot.
Honestly,
Avery tried to get to use.
I really rock with Jamal Hill at one point, but it was. I'm not gonna lie,
it's
man.
It's the way he handled his loss against Alex Pereira.
Like if you get beat, like, and Izzy talks crazy. Izzy talks like, that's why I like Izzy. He talks crazy when he's winning, but when he loses, he understands. Okay, damn, respect. Yeah. I'm out of here. Yeah. Jamal Hill, like, you got the brakes beat off of you, and you talking like you
knocked out.
Like, it's like, and
he's like,
you got
this,
you
got the meme of the century.
This,
like that's famous now.
I don't know. Like, I mean, if I was a fighter and I got my butt whooped, like, I would take it, learn from it, and then try to get back to the person. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you beat me because of this," or "You beat me."
He was like, "You got lucky," like all these different things, right? Like making excuses.
That makes you look weak.
And
that makes you look so weak.
And so, if you guys don't know, there's the UFC PI in Vegas, which is like their headquarters, but it's also where a lot of UFC fighters train. And Alex Pereira was there, and Jamal Hill got there, and Jamal Hill starts talking shit to Alex Pereira after he got knocked out. Mind you, he already lost. He lost and got knocked out by him, and he was talking shit as if like, "Oh, we can fight right here, we can fight right now," blah blah. And it's like, dude, like, you got knocked out by the guy. You can't act tough now and try to be like. Like, if I knock you out and then you come back and you try to act tough with me, I'm like, dude, I've already knocked you out. Do you want another fucking knock? Like, what do you want? So Jamal Hill's crazy for that.
And even then, like, it's like you're begging for a fight that, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you really wanted to fight him, like, beat your way to get to him.
Yeah.
Like, fight your way to get to him.
If he beats Yuri, possibly he gets another fight at Alex, which is, I would pay either one of these rematches. I would see. Now, Yuri's already fought Alex twice and has lost twice to him. Yeah. So I don't know, but I really like Yuri Prochazka. Yuri Prochazka is one of my favorite fighters. His birthday's like a day before mine, or maybe even the same day. I love Yuri. Yuri's so dope, but he just has a ceiling, and he just can't break that ceiling. Yeah, he used to be champion. It's just, I don't know, man. Something about Alex, just he can't beat that guy. Now, that's great. Now. Wait, after that, okay, fucking Money Moicano versus Benil Dariush. Benil Dariush lives in Huntington Beach, trains in Huntington Beach. Love that guy. Great fighter. Every single time he wins, all he talks about is Jesus, which is awesome, but also kind of weird. I don't know. It's cool. Everyone that shouts out Jesus always wins.
Wait,
so
you know who he looks like though?
Huh?
Shouts at him and talk about Jesus. That's cool. But you know who he looks like? He looks like that dude from what's that show? Catfish.
Oh yeah, the host of Catfish. Yeah, he does look like him. Yeah, he does look like him. And then I'll put it up. And then Hinata Moicano, he's so dope. Money Moicano, he's just. Every time he does an interview, it's amazing. It's fun. It's so fucking funny. He loves to talk about money and crypto and like empowering people to get money and stuff. I really like Money Moicano.
So we've seen this dude fight. Have you seen that dude fight?
Yeah, Benny's dope as fuck. Okay, yeah, Benny's dope. Benny's really dope.
Underdog.
He's underdog too.
I don't know. I mean, he's Huntington Beach. I might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the bet's right now.
I'll show you. There's the famous meme of Joe Rogan where he's like, "Oh," and DC's like, "Oh," like on Joe. That meme is from Benil Dariush's fight. Yeah, Benil was about to get knocked out, and then he knocked out the other guy. It was crazy. It was one of the craziest moments. Wait, so that's gonna be a great fight.
So Ronaldo did the same thing. Oh no, he said he submitted somebody.
Oh yeah,
And he
Ronaldo,
almost lost.
Manny Moicano. He almost got knocked out. The guy didn't finish him, and then the guy kind of walked away, but the referee didn't stop it. And so then Renato Moicano got up and actually beat the other guy, which was sick. That was a crazy fight too.
Okay.
Now next we got our guy, the
dog.
return of Kevin Holland,
Let's go.
Trailblazer, Big Mouth himself. Yeah, Kevin Holland coming back, fighting. Every single Kevin Holland fight's entertaining. Yeah, I mean, you know, even if he loses, it's still entertaining. It's fun. I don't know.
Before we keep going, I don't know if he's ever gonna see this, but dude, I rock with Kevin Holland because like even if he loses, bro, like it's just a cool. Like,
yeah, he's just like
it's like damn, like he lost, but it's like he fought his ass off.
Yeah,
Like it's not like one of those things where like.
Or sometimes he's just like, honestly, I didn't even fucking train. Whatever, I don't know, whatever. Like, you know, I mean, like he just doesn't care. Like he's just out here. He's Batman, dude. He's out here saving. He's saving civilians. He's doing his thing. Like
this dude looks like a.
We just watched Embedded right now where he's like buying a bull to become a bullfighter now. Like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just a cool dude. I don't know. He's on some weird shit.
He looks like a freaking.
Yeah, and Del Ritter is pretty good too. But he's let me see his record. So this guy that he's fighting is 18-2.
Sheesh.
But it's pretty even. The odds are pretty even. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting from the Netherlands.
Okay. Shout out to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Amsterdam, maybe.
Yeah, Amsterdam. Okay. Next. This fight's gonna be sick. Now, Peyton Talbot. I know you don't know who this guy is yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's the up and comer. Ariel. Yeah, he's a minus 12. He's a minus 1200. He's a minus 1200. No, it's just Peyton Talbot's that good.
He's good.
He's that good. He's the guy.
9-0.
Yeah, he's 9-0. He's up and coming. He is like a Gen Z. He's like a Gen Z, like cool, just like so unbothered by everything. He's a very weird, eccentric, weird dude.
Yeah.
He does YouTube videos that are really like crazy and very artistic and weird, and he's a very much of a weirdo.
Okay.
But he is crazy good at fighting.
Yeah, okay.
Like so good, dude. There was this dude who we fought before I knew who Peyton Talbot was. There was this other dude who I was paying attention to was Simon. What's his name? He's a young dude from I think South Africa, and he was undefeated. And he was coming up, and I was like, oh, this guy's good. Like he's gonna be the next guy. And then he fought Peyton Talbot. They were both undefeated, and then Peyton Talbot like beat the fuck out of him, and I was like, okay,
Knockout or just
knocked him out, like beat him up, like bad TKO, I think. So I was just like, okay, Peyton Talbot's the man. And then I've seen a few interviews with him now, and I'm like, I'm on the Peyton Talbot train. Ariel Helwani has him as his potential fighter of the year or up and coming fighter of the year for 2025. So
dude, minus 1200, dude.
Minus 1200
I
is
wonder
insane.
what. I mean, you probably know better than me, but dude, is that because everybody's betting on him?
Yeah.
Sheesh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now, after that, dude, this is gonna be a fucking good fight too. Jalton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak, which
Knowing that dude,
Jalton Almeida
he
is
never
fucking,
goes past
the second round. Like he's so good. Jalton is insane. He's a Brazilian heavyweight that's just like 6'4", 260 pounds monster, and it's not fat, it's muscle. He's just a monster. He looks crazy. He fights crazy. He's really fucking good. But Spivak he's the polar bear, dude. He's a fucking monster.
Then you got the odds there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really close fight. That's gonna be a good one. Like
Yep,
it could
that's
go
the one
either
I'm not
way.
betting on.
That one's gonna be really good too. And then I don't know what this one is. Let's see, Bogdan. I don't know who that is. Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira. And Grant Dawson's cool. I like Grant Dawson, but whatever. Keep going. I'm trying to see if there's any big ones that are any other big names that are like Carol Hossa. That one's all right. Whatever. Keep going. Ricky Tercios. He won the Ultimate Fighter. That's gonna be a good fight, even though it's like really low on the prelims. But he's a plus 200. But I do like him. There's one more big one. I think one big name on there. No, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, what happened to my guy?
Maybe that's him?
Cedric Doumbé. They don't show Cedric Doumbé on there?
No.
I think
get canceled?
Hopefully not. Let me see.
Yeah, man.
UFC.
This card looks pretty good. It's probably one of the. This is probably the one. Yeah, don't tell anybody because
people are very.
If nobody comes, then it's we're gonna hit knockout after knockout.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
We get knocked out. That's what happened last time.
Oh damn! Cedric Dumas' fight got canceled. Damn, that sucks.
This last one we was at, it was pretty good.
There were 7 knockouts in that fight.
Yeah.
Damn, Cedric Dumas, his fight got canceled, but that's the dude who looks like Soldier Boy.
Oh
with all the face tattoos and shit.
What happened?
This guy. I don't know. I just found it right now. It just shows that it's canceled.
Damn.
So I don't know what happened, but I like Cedric Dumas. But whatever. I was excited for his fight too. But great fucking fight card. UFC 311 this Saturday. I got Saturday off. I also got Sunday off too. So that means I'm gonna stay up all night and play Marvel Rivals after. It's gonna be a good fucking weekend for me. I'm so excited.
You can't stay up all night. We gotta shoot.
Oh yeah, we'll shoot. We'll shoot. We'll fucking do whatever, dog.
It's gonna wake up. Like
but yeah, I got Sunday off, so we're gonna be we're also gonna be shooting a music video and doing stuff there too. So it's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a good weekend for me.
Are we putting our bets right now?
Sure. Let's put in a bet. Let's do a parlay with you guys. If you guys want to join in our parlay, it's gonna be your UFC 311 parlay. Okay, my phone's on 1%, but I'm gonna make it work. I gotta put it in before. So you just go to
MMA.
There's no they don't have a little banner for it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
But we're gonna do
UFC odds, main events. So I think Kevin Holland's for sure gonna win. Over though.
Over.
I feel like it's gonna go over. It's gonna go all the way to decision. I feel like that's a safe bet.
Okay.
And it's plus 100.
I'll take that.
Now your boy Renata. Do you think he's gonna win?
I think he's gonna win, but Benny's really tough. I feel like that might go over as well.
Over.
I feel like that's an over.
Yuri's gonna knock him out.
Yuri.
Well, we don't have that option to do that yet. They don't have that.
But we can do under 1.5. But I don't know.
I don't know if it's gonna over.
I think it's gonna go over for that one.
Okay.
I think that's gonna go over too. Marab versus Umar is fucking crazy.
I'm picking Marab, dude.
I'm picking Marab too. I like Marab.
And I know for a fact Islam's gonna win, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm sorry.
I like Armin.
I know he's gonna win.
I can't bet against Islam every single time, but then that makes me think. That's why I'm so iffy about betting this card, because it's like, if Islam wins, Umar probably wins. You know what I mean? I just don't know. I just don't see a world where like Marab wins, but then Islam wins, or like, I don't know. I feel like Umar's gonna win and Marab and Islam's gonna win, and it's gonna just be the fucking Khabib's night. And I keep saying Khabib. It's not Khabib. It's Habib. And I'm sorry.
I have. Okay, so I'm gonna just
Habib.
I'm gonna just do $2 for this one.
I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do it. You know what? Because we're gonna do a $2 bet, I'm gonna go a little bit wild. I'm gonna pick Armin. I'm gonna pick Armin. I'm gonna pick Marab. I'm gonna go over with the Yuri. You know what? I'm gonna go under. Well, no. I'm gonna go over with the Yuri Jamal. We're gonna go over with the Benil Money Moicano. We're gonna go over with the Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
But it's over 2.5. You think that's gonna go to decision? Kevin Holland versus. I think that might go under 2.5. I'm gonna go under on that one.
Right.
Well, no, the over. Yeah, because the over is plus money. So I'm gonna go under on the Kevin Holland fight. Peyton Talbot.
He's gonna knock
I'm
him
gonna
out?
go under. I'm gonna go under 1.5.
That's 50. Oh, that's big.
This is plus 15,619. And then Jalton Almeida versus Spivak. Oh my God, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
That's
that
a
could go either
knockout.
way. That's a knockout waiting to happen, but I don't know.
Under.
Under? Okay, let's do it.
Whoa.
Oh no! I was gonna say I thought Johnson was
And then I don't know if there's any other ones that I want to put on. Yeah, let's just do that. That's 7.
So you got
parlay.
you got under on Johnson.
Jalton. What do I got? Yes. Under,
All right, guys.
Under 1.5.
Here we go. Under 1.5 for Jolton.
Yep.
We got under 1.5 for Peyton,
Talbot.
which is that's a plus
Plus 116.
116. Jeez.
Okay.
And then we got under
2.5 for Kevin Holland. Okay.
Over.
For Jamal Hill and Yuri.
But you got over for Benil too. Right? Did you put that?
For Benil, yes. I got
Okay.
over 2.5 for Benil.
And then we got Marab.
Marab winning and Armin
And
winning.
Armin winning. Woo!
Now, this is obviously a crazy fucking bet.
Yeah.
It's plus 3,200
Yeah.
or 32,457. If you put $1, you win $324.
That's insane.
If you put $3, because it's UFC 311, you win $973.
So should we put 311?
No, then that's $3.11.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't let me do that.
Yeah, you can. You just gotta you gotta play with it. So like 3. and then put the dot at 11.
But when I put the dot, it goes in front of it.
Shit, I forget. Yeah.
So we'll just do $3. Okay, that's $973. You guys are gonna win. Okay,
That's insane.
now. You're not gonna win that because you're gonna lose $3, but it's okay because we're gonna take the risk. Okay, so we'll take that. I'll place that. It's a crazy bet. It's a 7-5 parlay.
Crazy bet. Ooh.
But there's a world where that happens, and we might be living in that world. So let's see if that happens. It would be fucking awesome, but we'll see. We'll see.
Awesome.
Yes. Sugar cookie, bro. Okay, so that's UFC 311. That's happening this weekend. There's not much more going on. The one thing that I think that if I'm gonna give you guys a recommendation, something I wanted to talk about on the podcast, we're done with our little UFC talk, right? But this is something that is like random, but you guys know me and my trashy reality TV shows. You know I love 90 Day Fiance. Another thing, so there's things that I talk about on the podcast that I watch, but there's things that I just watch for myself, right? 90 Day Fiance is one of those things that me and my girl, that's just our thing. Hell's Kitchen. That's another one that me and Kat have been watching the whole season of this recent season of Hell's Kitchen. We every as soon as the episode premieres, we watch it that night. And I love Hell's Kitchen, and they're on the black jackets right now, and it's fucking dope.
What's that mean?
So like Hell's Kitchen, it's like a bunch of chefs, right? And then it's split into two teams, the red team and the blue team. But once they get down to 5 chefs, then you earn a black jacket. So now like there's no more teams. It's just like all 5 of you're by yourself now. So it's not red team, blue team anymore. You get a black jacket. That's like you're in the top 5, and now you get to now it's on. Now the competition's really on. So we're right in the good part of the season right now. And on this next episode, Drewski's on it, and so people are posting about it and being like, "Oh, what is Drewski?" I saw a video where it's like, "What Drewski? What are you doing on Hell's Kitchen or whatever?" And I was like, little do you guys know, I've been watching this whole entire season. You guys are just gonna watch it for this Drewski episode, but this season is really fucking good. It's head chefs only, so it's like already like. They're all already head chefs that are really good chefs. So, like, this is a really good season. And the competition is really good. And I don't know who's going to win, but it's really good. It's really good. Okay? So, that's sick. Now, another thing that I really, really fucking love, dude, TLC never fails me, guys. Now, I was talking about this last night to Kat, to my girlfriend. I feel like I've learned more from TLC than anything I've ever learned in school, which is ironic because it is called the Learning Channel, and people clown on it because they're like, yeah, it's the Learning Channel, TLC. People back in the day, TLC used to be like more educational and stuff, and then it's become now just like trashy reality TV, right? 90 Day Fiance, My 1,000-Pound Life, or My 600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sisters, the Johnston, like it's all these like weird, obscure things, but. Dude, let me tell you, it's amazing. I feel like I love learning about different cultures. I love learning about different types of people and embracing that stuff, right? And so one of the big things that they always do, right? Like they follow like a family of little people, and you get to learn about them and how they live. They have that show Sister Wives, which is about like I think like Mormons, like with like multiple wives and shit. There's like that stuff. There's obviously 90 Day Fiance, which I've learned so much about different cultures, right? I've learned about trans people through 90 Day Fiance. I've learned about different cultures through 90 Day Fiance. I've learned about just like different like fetish stuff through 90 Day Fiance. It's just crazy, right? That's amazing. Now, they just put out a new show last night that I'm obsessed with already. I've only watched 1 episode, but I love it. It's called Baylen Out Loud. Now, this girl Baylen, it's famous on Instagram. She's the chick that has Tourette's. I don't know if you've seen her, but I'm sure you've seen her. She's like a white girl. Yeah, wind it up.
Wind it up. Yeah.
You're done. You're done. So she got her own show on TLC,
cool.
And it's fucking good,
that's
dude.
good.
It's so good. I'm invested heavy, dude. She's so funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
She's
She
funny.
just be literally talking. Wind it up.
Wind it up. Yeah.
You're done.
You're done. You're done.
I rock with her. She's funny.
She does the one where she does like tap 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 the rotisserie chicken. Tap 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 the rotisserie chicken.
I've heard that one.
That one's really funny. I like that one a lot. But obviously,
Wind It Up is the
obviously her
funniest one,
ticks are not something to make fun of, but she kind of makes a joke out of it, and it's really funny. Now, it's such a good show because it's about her life, but also like her family, right? You see her. It's her mom and her dad who are just really fucking good parents. Honestly, they're just great parents. And her family, she has 4 brothers and then a sister, so there's 6 kids, dude. They have 6 kids.
Oh, dang.
And obviously she's she's 21. Her older brother's 23. She's 21. They have another sister who's 19, and then another brother who's 14, and another brother who's like 8 or something like that. It's pretty crazy. 5 kids, I think. But it's such a good show, dude. She has a boyfriend, and like it's about her like dealing like they went bowling, and her and her boyfriend went bowling, and she's like, people are staring at them. It's really good, dude. It's so fucking good, but it's so interesting to learn about Tourette's. Like I'm telling you, like I'm watching this show and I'm just like, obviously it's funny because the things that she says is really funny.
Yeah.
But you're learning so much about like Tourette's and just how to deal with that, and it's just like severe cases of OCD and it's just very, very educational. I love it, dude. And I watched the first episode last night and it was amazing. And although it premieres on Mondays, so it's going to be on Mondays on TLC if you guys want to watch it, but it comes out the next day on HBO Max on Tuesdays, unedited, which is amazing because she says fucking wild ass shit. And so I love it. One of the big things is she's like, there's a part where she's showing, they have the camera guys in there and they show her, she's like, this camera guy's got to leave. And they're like, why? They're like, because he's bald. And I'm going to keep saying, you're bald. Like she is, that's like, it's just funny shit. And then like her sister is like super overprotective over her. So they're at a restaurant, like they decide to go out for her little brother's birthday, and they're at a restaurant, and her sister's like, if that fucking bitch keeps looking over here, I'm gonna fight her. Like it's just crazy. Like it's so good, dude. And the whole concept of the show is like that she's trying to like gain her independence and like go out and live on her own, which I don't know how possible that is, but because like even little things that she struggles with, like that's what's cool about the show is like seeing different perspectives and like being able to like be like, damn, that's crazy to have to live like that, right? You learn so much. But little things like going to the grocery store, cooking, right? Like she's cooking and she'll like the toaster oven, she like the toaster is going and she's like she wants to put her hand in the toaster, or like the stove, like they're like her dad's trying to help her make a pancake and he's like, just flip it, and she's like and like throws it and it like falls and he's like, okay, let's try it again, you know. So it's just crazy, like the amount of patience they have to have. And then even going to the grocery store, she goes to the grocery store and she's like, anything that's squishy, I'm gonna smash it. Like she just has to, like it's just a tick, you know. So she like sees something, she's like, and starts punching it. Her mom's trying to stop her and she like hurts her hand because she's like, you know, it's just crazy. So even little things like that, like going to the glass, like where all the condiments are, where all the glass bottles are, or the hot sauces and stuff, she's like, I have to stay away from there because I have the urge to like just throw the things on the ground. She said that she's been to the grocery store before and she's like knocked down a whole aisle of cereal. Like she just walks through and just knocks all the cereal down. And it's crazy, and it's really interesting to see like the perspective of Tourette's and stuff, because there's obviously like different types of Tourette's and OCD and stuff, like, right? Ethan Klein, who we watch, H3 podcast, that's like one of my favorite podcasts in the world, he has Tourette's, but his tics are minor compared to her tics, right? Like his tics, like he does like the little like eye twitches and he does his hands and he'll do stuff on the computer, but he's very not in control of them, but he's more in control, I guess. They're not as severe, but she has like crazy tics, like really extreme tics. And then she also has like, so to have Tourette's is like a 1 out of 500 or something like that. But then she has like a 1 of 1,000 of Tourette's, where she yells out obscenities, which not every person who has Tourette's has that. So like she's like the 1% of the 1% of Tourette's, where she yells out like things that you're not supposed to do. So there's a part where they show her flying and she's like, I have a gun, boom boom boom, I have a gun, pew pew pew, like in the line in security.
Oh shit.
Damn. Yeah. There's a really funny part where she's in the Uber and they just show her in the Uber taking an Uber by herself, and the taxi guy, the Uber driver's like Indian, and she's like, Joe Biden has a vagina, and he's like, and they interview him afterwards and he's like, that was wild. I don't know what to say. They interview this black. When her and her boyfriend go bowling, she's about to like pick up the ball, and there's a black dude bowling next to her, and she's trying to bowl, and he's like getting his ball, and they're getting like, it's like how close we are. He's like grabbing his ball, she's grabbing her ball, and she's like, fuck you, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, and he's like, what the fuck? And then they interview him afterwards, and he's like, yeah, she just told me fuck you. Like, I was like, this is some random ass person. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's maybe the greatest show ever. I was watching it last night, and I was dying, dude. No, I'm sure like they know, like I'm sure, but like they interview him afterwards, and like, you know, they're just like, I'm sure they're like, what'd you think about, you know, her thing? And he's probably just like, dude, she said fuck you to me, like she in his face, like fuck you. It's crazy, dude. So honestly,
to be her dude is probably tiring.
And honestly, great fucking guy. He's a great dude. To be able to put up with that and like do it, and the way he handles it, and the way he like, her family's so supportive. Honestly, like there was parts where I was laughing, and then there was parts where I was like getting emotional, about to cry, because I was like, damn, this is so. I love shit like this, dude. I love seeing different people and how they live in different cultures and stuff. So it's really cool. I thought it was a great show. So that's my recommendation of the week, guys. Go watch Baylen Out Loud, because that show's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's fucking dope, and her family's amazing. And it's just
I mean,
cool. I think she has like some of the best parents. Like her parents are so supportive, dude. It's awesome.
She took the world by storm with that Wind It Up, dude. That's so funny.
Wind It Up.
That Wind It Up is hilarious, dude.
There's like stuff, dude. Like that's like the tip of the iceberg. It's so you have to watch this show.
I never followed
You have
her.
to watch it.
I think I just seen it on my FYP, and then kind of like this is early TikTok days where I just seen like her doing the Wind It Up, and then you'd be like, why did she just do that? I thought it was funny, and then you go to the comments, and then you go to her page, and it's like, oh, she has Tourette's, and you kind of like see it.
Yeah.
And then for me, that was the end of it. But like sometimes you'll see a random FYP where she's like, you're done. You're done.
That's what's funny is that I think me and Kat saw her on Instagram or on TikTok or Instagram like a year ago.
Yeah.
And we've been, for the last year, we've been quoting her ticks. Like me and Kat always say like, you're done, or Wind It Up, or I've been saying a lot like recently. I've been saying tap 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 the rotisserie chicken, because that shit's funny as fuck. But just like everything where she's like, I have Tourette's, stupid. Like everything she does, it's so funny. It's so funny. I'm gonna definitely get some sound bites. But shout out Baylen, you're amazing. Don't like, I'm not making fun of you. I think it's amazing. No, she knows. She has a great sense of humor, and she's fucking funny about it. She loves it, dude. I love her. She's amazing, dude. She's so fucking cool.
And she knows. Because even then when I saw it, like people weren't making fun of her.
Yeah, no, people love her, dude.
Yeah,
people love her. They're very supportive of her, and I think, and honestly, like I think it's like it sounds kind of corny saying it, but like it's very brave of her to even do that, right? Because it's like most people I feel like would be embarrassed of it, and I think the fact that she was brave enough to put it on TikTok and put it out there and like blew up because of it, and now she has her own show because of it. I think it's really fucking brave for her to do this. It's really cool.
Shout out to her, man. She probably getting that bag too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wind It Up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good recommendation, man.
So Baylen Out Loud, go watch that. It's fucking amazing. Go watch that.
I don't have any recommendations.
It's on HBO.
I literally just finished Rush Hour, all three.
You watched all three Rush Hours?
They're on Netflix, and I was having a blast, bro.
Oh, God.
Chris Tucker is the best, bro. Rush Hour, listen to y'all. Rush Hour is probably the greatest movie, like, ever made, bro. Like, there was a part in Rush Hour 2 where... where, okay, the whole time from Rush Hour 1 to Rush Hour 2, Chris Tucker is being funny and he's being racist. But it's like goofy, funny racist that I pray to God that all Chinese people just let go because freaking Jackie Chan let it
But there's
flow.
also black jokes in there too,
Yes.
so I guess like
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So it was way more black jokes. I mean, way more Asian jokes.
Yeah.
Until you get to Rush Hour 2. When you get to Rush Hour 2, now they're brothers and they're more comfortable with each other. There was a point where they're going to Vegas. I was weak, bro. I forgot that Jackie Chan was so funny. They're going to Vegas and they're arguing about something, and Jackie Chan says to Chris Tucker, just stop your whining, bro. Stop your whining. He's like, what? Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. He's like, yeah. And Jackie Chan's like, ow, bitch, slap you back to Africa. And I was like, yo, that is the funniest thing ever. Because it was so unexpected. It was so unexpected because every time, everything that Chris Tucker is saying is so racist and it's funny, and Jackie Chan is just taking it, and then Jackie Chan hit him with that. I was like, oh my God, that is so funny. So, man, shout out to Rush Hour, man. I freaking love that whole franchise, and I pray that they're doing 4. I don't know if that was like a...
I think it's still happening.
Stunt, but I don't know. I mean, they put on their Instagrams 4, but nothing came out of it. But those Rush Hours, all 3... It takes a long time
to make a movie. 2 years to make a movie. It takes 2 years to make a movie.
Yeah. So all 3, man, all 3 are my favorites, and I've been watching those because I've just been chilling. I've been in chill mode, so... I mean, there's nothing really out, honestly, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Once I finished, I mean, everything's pretty much done. The only thing that I have, like, going that I'm looking forward to every week is Hell's Kitchen and Baylen Out Loud now. And then, obviously, 90 Day Fiancé is fucking dope.
Because Creature Commandos just finished.
Yeah, Creature Commandos is over. Spider-Man's coming up.
Which...
You got a month until...
Didn't you say something about the ending? Or the
Creature Commandos?
Yeah, you said somebody said something about the post-credit scene, and it was very underwhelming.
Oh, I think. I mean, I didn't like that post-credit scene. I thought it was just like whatever.
Yeah, it was very underwhelming.
But also, James Gunn said in an interview recently, which I'm just gonna tell you guys this now, so you don't get your hopes up for Superman. Okay? He said that he would rather do something that's like funny and like just like a funny little thing, callback or something in the post-credit scenes, as opposed to setting up something big in the ending. So I think the days of us getting like a big post-credit scene, that's not going to be a thing.
Which is to tell us now, which is good.
At least he's setting us up to like be like, don't expect like a big world-changing thing that's going to set up the next movie, because
that's good.
Whatever. But yeah, so look forward to that for Superman, because. Or at least don't look forward to that.
I'm pretty sure he just wanted to separate himself from Marvel, honestly.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, if it's anything like Creature Commandos, which was just like a funny part of Frankenstein, I think that's gonna be what to expect for DC going forward. So, but it's gonna be cool regardless. We got some good stuff coming up, guys. The UFC this weekend. The NFL playoffs are still going on. Baylen Out Loud, fucking Hell's Kitchen,
Jello got a music.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
$13 million.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
So shout out to LeVar, man.
I need to get that song on here. I got In My Zone. I said DriVinchi. But yeah, I can load our songs on here, dude. We can fucking it would be dope. I'm gonna put
shout out to
wait, guys. Wait till I get the soundboard working right. You guys are gonna be like, it's gonna take our podcast to the next level.
Shout out to Jello, man.
Yeah.
$13 million deal off of one song.
Jello.
Off of one song.
Yeah.
I might swerve in that corner. Woo.
Well, apparently he's got another hit coming, so.
I mean, it's you know how the internet works.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit as hard as that one.
Yeah, I know, but it'll still be fun.
But he got his bag though. Shout out.
$13 million guaranteed.
$13 million. I might swerve in that corner. Woo.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna swerve on out of here. But it's been fun. It's been a fun episode. I didn't realize we are gonna have so much to talk about, but we always do. So if you guys enjoyed it, you already know what to do. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, do something. Watch the video at least. If you're already this far, you watched it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. But yeah, that's it, guys. Next week we'll have some more stuff to talk about, like always. But until then, we love you guys.
Man, it's been a ride.
LA, stay safe. If you need anything, hit us up. Till then.
Yes, sir.
Peace.